There we go. My God, that was quick. Just let it go down basically, and then it hooked something already. This one feels a little bit bigger. What the heck was that about? What is up, everyone? Bo here from bzhub. We're playing Fishing Planet, as you can tell, part 2 of White Moose Lake over here, and we honestly, to be honest, can't use boat because I don't have enough monies. I don't have enough money. I need to have some money saved up, you know, so that we can go on to the next day. So if we complete a challenge or something, then we could probably hop into a boat afterwards, but until then we might be stuck fishing out here. Now I will tell you that the last time I was here, I was using the medium spoon because that's what I had been using up till yesterday, basically, because I was asking some people what they were using. They were catching a lot of fish, and I was asking them what they were using, and what it turned out that they were using was a white shad. And not only that, but one of them was using this white shad with the red head, and they just didn't even tell me. They kept it to themselves. They thought it was a secret or something. So anyway, that's what we are going to try and use today, the white shad here, and see if it does us any good. Who knows, we might switch back to the medium spoon. I don't know, but it was certainly working yesterday, so we will see how it does today. There we go. Just got something there. Not putting much of a fight right now. It seems pretty small. Which I always say is the best jinx that you can put on yourself, to call something small. Because if it isn't small, that's totally fine. So it took us 4 casts, but we finally laid into a fish here. Still can't tell what it is. It looks like it could be a lake trout. Seemed a little bit darker there. Of course, last time I saw a darker fish like this and thought it was a lake trout, it ended up being a splake. And that's what we got again. Darn splakes! You don't expect them, and then they come up and grab your lure when you least expect it. They're a pretty fish though. I really like them. Really like them. Top notch. Good catch, Henil. We'll keep him and keep on fishing here. Let's see. Where should we cast? Out to here, I think. So I just did a straight retrieve on that. I was about to switch it up. I figured I would do one last straight retrieve and just see if anything had any interest about it. And if they didn't, then I was going to go back to the spoon and try that. But luckily it seemed to work okay, so that's all right. There we go. There we go. So we got one on our 4th and our 5th cast. Looks like we got maybe a small lake trout. Whenever I think it's a salmon, it ends up being a lake trout, so I'm gonna go with lake trout. Small lake trout. Like that? You like how that happens? Anytime you say small, it drags you out a long way. Come here, fish. Get over here. Oh, he's going over this way. Going over this way. You're so small. Ah, see that? See that? Pretty cool, huh? All you gotta do is call fish small and it'll drag you out. There we go. He's tired. He's tuckered out. Oh, he's got a little bit more fight in him. Come here, you small lake trout. So what's cool is that you can see the fish a few times. Like if it's in the water here, you can kind of see it sometimes going through. And one thing I did see on the store in the equipment section is that they do have polarized sunglasses coming soon, which will allow us to see a little bit deeper into the water here. I mean, you can look straight down and see the rocks around the dock, so Yeah, you can see it in the water right there. You see that? So it's pretty cool. I mean, I love this game. I love the physics that they have for the pole and the line and the water. There we got our lake trout. What is this guy? Good old trophy lake trout right there. Good old 20 pounds too. That'll work. That'll work. We'll throw a few more casts out here since we are catching fish. Why stop? But I do want to go back to the other end of the lake and try the new bass rod, because I'll show you what I spent a lot of money on. Because as I started to say and then stopped saying, because that's what I do. I like to, you know, say something and then like totally get lost. Oh, is he gonna get pulled out? Thought he was gonna get pulled over. Is that, look at him go, look at him go. My pole kept breaking. The line kept breaking whenever I was using it with the shad to catch the pike. And so I figured, well, this isn't gonna work. And I already had a good size rod on it. And I have to wait till 34 to get my bottom rod anyway, for sinker and whatnot, for sinker use. So I figured, since I'm level 31 right now and I have 3 levels to go, might as well buy a better reel. Hey, there we go. There we go. Another lake trout, it looks like, maybe. We play our cards right, we'll get this fish in here in no time. Boy, he is just, you can see him now. You can see him way down there. That's how clear the water is right now. He's not doing anything, he's just kind of sitting down there. That's so weird. What a fish. Well, he's even being difficult to get out of the water. What the frick? What is with these unique lake trout? Oh my goodness gracious. I will say that at level, well, I can't remember. I unlocked a new fish keeper, and I'm not sure if it was gonna allow us to keep these or not, but I do know that at level 34 a lot of stuff unlocks, and for like, it was either 37,000 or like 45,000 or something like that. There's a new fish keeper that allows for a lot more fish, and will allow us to keep up to like 240 pounds of fish. Well, let's take a look at this guy. These unique lake trout are always massive. So cool. So cool. Oh my goodness. Nice. Good job, He-Nail. That's a good fish. I mean, we got a lot of experience anyway. Alrighty. We'll see if we can get anything's attention this time. That last one, we were along the bottom, so maybe we should allow it to fall a little deeper. It's just patience. Patience. Be one with patience. Gotta wait for it to go down further. And then we can start reeling up from there. Little 4-inch shad is a good old shad. Reel that 4-inch shad, oh yeah. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna move on down to the other area there. I guess we can just kind of do that old number right there. There we go. The man in the big yellow hat right there. That's my reel there. That's the name. That's the name of my new reel. Don't you know? Don't you know? So we'll see if we run into the same issue. I will say the last time I had a reel like this, I was using a fluoro line, which only allowed me to have 160 feet of line on there. But with this new braid though, 500 feet. So as you can tell, looks like the retrieval is a little slow, because I mean it is riding along the bottom there. Look at that though, we got something. We did get something. Looks like a small Atlantic salmon, I'm gonna say. Look at it go, look at it go. We do have our drag pretty low. Oh no! Oh, what in the world? What in the world? The line broke way before the reel was getting a lot of attention. I wonder what's going on there. What was going on there? Let's try this again. All right, let's try this again. Might have to increase the speed, because I mean, it's not, the retrieve is very, very slow at the moment. Very, very slow. Very, very slow. Alrighty, let's increase the speed here just so we can have a little bit more control on our lure. Look at that. Look at that. No! Commit to it, fish. Commit to it. There we go. By golly. Little northern pike. Yeah, and we our pole is too strong, but it's so difficult because I mean the North Atlantic salmon will go for this as well. So even though we lost some experience there, it's really easy for like that first one we caught to just grab it and, you know, run off with it, even though the line broke because we increased the tension. But yeah, I mean, we did catch that one pike on this speed, but I think the 2-speed's probably the way to go, even if we are kind of just gliding along the bottom. Perfect cast, perfect cast. A lake whitefish, though, that is something I haven't caught. Yeah, see, look at that. Goodness gracious. This looks like a salmon. This looks like a salmon. There we go. Look at that. Good old 9-pound salmon there, and we got full experience. So there you go. I mean, that's nothing to complain about, is it? Look at that. Good old salmon. Good old salmon there. Put it in this skillet. Get ready to eat some breakfast. Some salmon and eggs. Like spam and eggs, but salmon and eggs. Very nice. We'll keep him. That'll work. That'll work. Let's see if we can go back to back. Back to back salmon. Or back to back anything. There we go. Look at that. This is a small one. You got a little brook trout, it looks like. Little brook trout went for the shad. Oh, it's a little perch. Well, how about that? Usually I'll catch a trophy perch, if anything, if perch goes for it. But that's pretty cool. All right, let's see if we can get another one here. There we go. My God, that was quick. Just let it go down, basically, and then it hooked something already. This one feels a little bit bigger. What the heck was that about? There was not any tension on this rod. Oh man, I'm getting to be a little cranky about this. I wonder if it's getting to that point where, see, I don't know though. Do you think that if we land a big, you know, if we catch a big pike or something like that, is it possible that that pike is able to bite through this leader? Because I'm guessing it's a monofilament leader. It says color clear, so obviously it's not. Huh, interesting. We'll have to try. I'm just gonna, you know, some of you are gonna be like, oh, you're just setting them up for failure again. Yeah, basically what I'm doing. Let's try it again and see if it's the same deal. I don't know, like there wasn't any it was a good sized fish, but I didn't see the meter go red. Did you? Similar amount of tension there. Seems yellow right now, not red by any means. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's what's going on. I mean, it says the leader was bitten off. So I'm guessing it's gotta be a pike or something like that whose teeth are just going through that leader. Is the only thing I can think of. And that's something new. I haven't had to deal with that. So that is really interesting. And it kind of sucks. I haven't had to deal with that ever. So, but yeah, we must be landing a good size northern pike, because that's the only thing I can think of, is that these big northern pike teeth here are going through our leader right now. Drat. And you know, I keep coming back to this darn lake thinking I'm prepared this time. I'm ready to do it. And then something like that always seems to happen. Man, I cannot get over that. Darn leader, man. I thought I was so prepared. You know, I bought the freaking nice reel and everything, not thinking that I just haven't had to deal with that at all. Don't have to worry about the leader being broken off with these guys. Bitten off, I guess, not really broken off. I love that we can see it down there, the little white blip. That's our fish. Boy, we just pulled this guy in, didn't we? Another Atlantic salmon there, right on. Whenever I fish in real life and I get a nibble, I always, you know, let the lure, you know, kind of drop, as if the fish, you know, really knocked it real good, and the fish just kind of woozy or something like that, and so I stopped reeling in and allow the fish to kind of come back and take a second hit at it. But I haven't noticed that yet. I haven't noticed any fish do that, come back and try to take a second hit at it real quick like that. They sometimes will go after it again, especially if it's like a frog or something like that. But reeling in anything like this, a shad or a spinnerbait or anything like this, I've never noticed it. Still disappointed about the darn pike biting through my leader. There we go. Nailed that one. Can't tell what it is. Look like a lake trout maybe. Wonder what we need to use to catch a lake whitefish though. That's a good question. Or if like we need to fish at night. We might have to look and see what we need to use to catch that darn thing. Get over here, you. He's hopping. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anytime I see them and they look like a salmon, it always ends up being a lake trout. Is the only thing keeping me away from saying that this is a big salmon. But maybe we landed a giant salmon. I think we did. Trophy Atlantic salmon. That'll work. I want to see what this guy looks like. He's not my PB, but that's a good size salmon there. There we go. Let's go, dude. Right after one after another. Let's go. You gonna surface? Oh man. Oh man. This line is under stress. Going out. It's going out to the deeps. I can see him in the water. I can see him down there. Swimming. Doing his thing. Blub, blub, blub. Blowing bubbles. Look at this trophy lake trout. 30 pounds. This is like almost as good as we can do. I mean, obviously we can go to 33 pounds, but a trophy lake trout at 30 pounds is pretty darn close. I mean, look at this dude. And we'll be able to keep him. That is amazing. I love lake trout. They're so fun. They're so big. And I really want to go fishing for one in real life. They just seem like a monster of a fish. Monster of a fish, if you know what I mean. Do you? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you do. I don't know if you do. You're just acting like it. You're just acting like it. All right, we're keeping this guy. $2,098 in the bag. Yeah. I'm not really sure what the thing is about catching fish and going over your fish jail. Does it just damage your durability, or what is it about? But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna catch one more fish. We're gonna leave and go on to the next day. We'll see what happens. We might get fined $1,000 for all I know. I have no idea. Some of you probably know, but I don't know at this point. And this is why this is a beginner series, because I don't know these things. We're just testing things out and figuring it out as we go. But let's try to catch one more fish, and then we'll go on to the next day. We'll catch another 110 pounds of fish. And then I'm gonna leave because I want to see if I can find a darn steel leader or something like that. Otherwise, I don't know how else we're supposed to catch these darn pike. What's the deal, you know? There we go. Got another one. Got another one. This looks like another splake or whatever they're called. I love these fish. They look so pretty. Darn splakes. I wish I could go catch one. I want one. I want one. I want a reproduction for my wall, bro. Oh, wow. He just pulled us out a little bit there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get in here. I can see him down there. Ooh, a little bit of surface action there. Good old splake. Trophy splake. New personal record. New personal record. Splakes here. Get your splakes. That's a nice splake right there. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful fish. It really is. I love splakes. Alright, we're going to keep this guy and immediately go on to the next day so that we don't do any durability loss to our fish jail there. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do this to 1 p.m. I mean. Yes. Yes. $9,000. $9,000 isn't bad. Alright. Top notch. Let's catch some more fish real quick. And then we're going to move on. I'm actually going to leave and try to find the leaders. What I said, and I'm sticking by it. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. I actually ran out of room on my darn hard drive to keep recording, and I was thinking, well, that's fine. I'll just wait till I have more room on my hard drive, and I'll delete some stuff. But for now, I'll just keep fishing because I moved a bunch of files and stuff, and so I was just kind of waiting, I guess. And I figured I would catch some fish in the meantime. But I have been fighting with this fish for probably the past 4 minutes or so. It's drugged me out to 150. I got it into a 90, and it drugged me out to 120, and I'm really eager to see how big this fish is. It's just a trophy. My God, he fought for so long. He fought for so long. You have no idea. But I mean, trophy lake trout. What can you say? What can you say? Absolute monster. Yeah, that's sick. Right on, right on. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, we'll keep this guy. That's gonna get us up to 71 pounds. Yeah, okay. So like I said, after I catch another 40 pounds, math, 39 pounds, whatever you want to say, we're actually going to leave White Moose Lake. We'll probably end up getting like 18,000 out of the venture, and so we'll probably leave, go back, get to the shop, see if there's any leaders that we can use for catching pike, and equip it if there is, and then come back here because this is 2 great days to be fishing. You're not gonna be able to see it because I already skipped a day 2, but both 1 and 2 are like that, so it's like perfect days for fishing.
2 hours later.
My goodness. Okay, so we're still here on White Moose Lake. We have 94 pounds out of 110 at the moment. We've been catching a lot of small lake trout, trophy lake trout, regular lake trout, that kind of thing, and it's filling them up. We're finding them around 11 pounds. 11 pounds seems to be like the kind of general lake trout size. So I do know that we need to catch a lake whitefish, but I'm waiting, you see. I have a taquito. Because the thing is, we need to go back to the store to see if we can get a titanium leader or whatever it may be. If it is titanium, then we need to, go get one from the store so we can continue trying to catch the darn pike. Anyway, and while we're doing that, if we are able to get a titanium leader, hey, there we go. Whoa, that shot up. Lake trout, pretty decent sized lake trout too. If we do get a titanium leader, then we'll use that for the pike, and then while we're over there, we'll try to catch a lake whitefish as well. I saw that they go for nano spoons and nano spinners or something like that, so we will try to catch those while we're doing. We'll probably end up catching a ton of brook trout, but I think it'll be fun anyway. This might be the last fish we catch today. Yeah, right on. $1,900 just like that, and with that, that's gonna fill up our darn fish jail, so we better leave. Another $8,633. You know, at that point, you're losing about $3,000 in comparison to catching the same amount of fish that we would have caught in the Everglades for 110 pounds. I mean, that was over 110 pounds too. That was like 120 or something like that. So that just tells you how much money you're losing, basically. All right, let's check this out. I'll probably, oh my God, $2,000 though. Sure. Titanium leaders. Hey, we can buy titanium leaders. 11 pounds. 18.7 pounds. Now, I am wondering if we equip something that's larger than that, will it allow us to use it? But I think we're gonna be forced to use it anyway. Top notch. Okay, well, hopefully this will allow us to keep fishing for these darn pike. Might not be able to do it. Just because we're not gonna have any weight once we equip it. Yeah, see, it's too light. It doesn't weigh anything. That brings up an interesting deal, doesn't it? Didn't think that all the way through. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess maybe we'll try throwing a darn spinner bait. Because otherwise, I don't know. We got single spoons. Oh, that's not that. Spinner baits, shads, crankbaits, poppers, jerk baits, minnows, casting spoons, spinner baits, shads, crankbaits. Man, I was really wanting to use the darn shad, but we're not going to be able to use it if there's not weighted hooks to use. Okay, well, I've decided that I will go ahead and buy
the 3/0 casting spoons. We'll just make sure we have those in here, and I think that's what we're gonna try. Okay, top notch. Let's get out there again. We have the titanium leader now, so we should be better, I hope anyway. But who's to say? Who's to say? We have 2 more days. Whenever you come back and you go back into the game, you know, you get your days back. So we're gonna have day 1 and day 2 again, which is gonna give us probably $16,000. Costs about $8,000 to go there, and another $1,000 for the day. So we're gonna lose about half of that, which kind of sucks, but it's all good. Actually, if we spent $2,000 and then got back into day 5, we'd catch another $9,000, which would be another $7,000 pretty quickly. All right, let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll skip to probably 1 p.m. I think, and try to catch some more of these big northern pike. I'm excited about it. Okay, it's 5 in the morning. It's supposed to be sunny today is what it says right there. That's for the time. We have the silver spoon equipped. No, we have the gold spoon equipped. Let's put the silver spoon on. That ought to work better for this sunny day. 3/0 hook on this spoon here. Should be a pretty decent sized lure. Let's toss it out and see if we have any luck with these northern pike. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. We got him. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much guaranteed to be a pike at this point. Oh no, it's a perch. How about that? Good sized perch though, broke our PB. Right on. So we can throw a spinner bait, and we can also put a tail on it as well. I got this red tail. I'm not sure if that's gonna do anything. What if this is like the magical lure for pike? Like all the pike seem to love this or something. Well, we've got a really good stop and go going on, but just nothing showing any interest at the moment. Aha! Come here, Brook Trout. Good old Brook Trout there. It like acted like it was my PB, and then it was like, nah, it's not. Whoa, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hopefully we'll be okay with our titanium leader this time. This is the size, like I was seeing this amount of drag when we were trying to catch it earlier, and it bit through the leader. A fish of this size was the reason we went back to get a titanium leader. I know I'm gonna see the comments. I know I'm gonna say, you pronounce titanium weird. Why do you say it like that? Titanium. Aluminum, aluminium, titanium, titanium. This is a big one though. Dude, out to 90 now. This might be my PB pike here. Holy shiznit. With my brand new bass rod, I'm now running along the side of the lake trying to catch some slack. I'm hoping this is a pike. I'm gonna be really disturbed if this is like a stupid Atlantic salmon or something. Come on, man, down to 70s. We're in the 70s now. 60, 50s. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm like seeing him come out of the water, and he looks pretty gold, which makes me think he is a pike. But by golly, I honestly just don't know yet. I don't want to jump to conclusions, if you know what I mean. But he went for this blue spinnerbait with the red tail that I just unlocked. I just unlocked the red tail at level 31. So I figured, you know what, it must be worth something if it's unlocked this late in the game. And there are other spinner tails that are 2 colors, which I'm guessing improve your chances even more. You know, if a fish is programmed or something to go for red or green or blue or yellow, then oh yeah, that's a big pike, bro. This is a big pike. Get in here, monster. Look at this. New personal record trophy northern pike, 15 pounds. Yes. Look at this dude. He's still not even that big, but look at him. Look at him. Oh, I'm so happy about him. I'm so happy about him. This was the reason. He was the reason we came back to fish like we did. I mean, we came back to fish for the pike. Silly as that may seem, this was the whole point. I wanted to prove that I could catch this guy. Man, oh my. Good size pike, second trophy position.
What can you say? Can you say anything else? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can, but this is a good size pike if I've ever seen one. That is awesome. That is so sweet. I'm so happy about this guy. I'm so glad we came back to get the darn titanium leader so that we could throw it on this rod and catch this mondo fish. So cool. Look at those teeth too. Oh my god. Well, I tell you what, everyone, I'm gonna stay here and fish some more, but I hope you learned some things here. For one, the white shad is doing wonders. Wish I could use it on these giant northern pike because they were going for it. The Atlantic salmon were going for it. Over in the deeps, the lake trout were going for it. The splake were going for it. The white shad was destroying on this sunny day in White Moose Lake. So I hope that's helpful. I hope it does something for you, and I can't wait to continue fishing, but I'll lead that to you to do the fishing on your own. So I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care, everyone, and as always, keep gaming, never stop.